Oh, it did something. Am I live on YouTube too? Oh, haha, I am. Look at that. I am fancy, fancy. Cool. Oh, I even put a little thing on. Okay, can I pop out chat? Close. Cool. Now I can have that over there and have YouTube stream. Can I close? I can't. Haha. I'm smart. I figured it out. Now we're on YouTube as well. Let's get timestamps on there. Maybe it's worth paying for that other platform, so everything's in one. But we'll see if I keep... Well, I'm definitely going to keep streaming, but see if it kind of goes anywhere. Work... What am I doing? Workbench. Yes. I am smart. Clamps. 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 Leave this light on. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful light. How did I lose a clamp? I used to have 4 of these. Oh, it's down here. Previous ding-dong me didn't put it where it's supposed to go. Oh, look at that. Now I've got a... You can kind of see back there better. I tried to lay out this new shop with, like, streaming as a, like, secondary reason for putting everything where everything went. Okay. And that. And that. Now this. Let that super glue kick. Slowly, eventually. It's fine, it's fine. I have a lot of cameras up. Guess it's fine. What happens if I go to YouTube? I love figuring things out live, apparently. View my channel. Oh, look, it does say live. Oh, that's cool. How nifty. I don't know how to change the... Ah! I'm listening to myself now. Edit video. Video details. There. Okay, that's fine. Maybe. Oh. Let's... New private window. Let's see what I look like. What am I doing? I don't know. I don't even know what my user is anymore. Is it at? Is that how they do it now? Yeah, it's at. Oh, cool. Now I'm gonna mute myself while I watch my own live stream to see how things work. Huh. Well, that's nifty. That is nifty. Now I know. What do you think, puppies? You guys are on the internet. What do you think about that? They don't care. They just want food. They just want food. Is this done curing yet? Yeah, it's I can let the air out. Wow. I am impressed. It just like completely clipped out the worst of that. I was watching the whatever it's called on the OBS where it shows your audio level, and it just like was completely silent. Okay. Oh, I got a message. And I can't see it from here because I don't have a TV yet. The TV out here really bad. Oh, I still managed to spill resin. Not nearly as much as I usually do, though. So I'll take it, but... Okay, put that there. Chat, chat, chat. I'm very impressed by OBS's ability to filter out crappy background noises. Oh, this is my second attempt at the whipcord, which I don't know why I kept it, because it shattered, and now it's shattered again as I threw it in the trash. Classic. Okay. Boop. As sad as I am that Joann's is gone and I can no longer buy vinyl in person, this new vinyl takes super glue way better. It's like, at some point Joann's changed their formula, or I don't know, something about their vinyl, and it still took super glue fine, but it took it less fine. And this stuff really likes super glue, which is very good for me. Now, if it would take it right there, that would be cool. Okay, that should be fine. How have I already messed this cap up? The amount of super glue bottles and caps I go through because I'm not careful. Yep, there's a lot of glue up there. Oh well. Do I even have another cap? And this one is still technically usable. I do have no. I'm out of my caps. I'm gonna have to buy more of those. Okay. That's fine. Oh. Michael's is supposed to have fabric, but every Michael's that I've gone to has yet to have fabric. And the Michaels that I've seen online that have fabric is just the saddest selection you've ever seen. But I hope someone else, because like Joann's definitely has a I always have a, or there's, oh my gosh, my brain is not working. There is clearly a demand for a fabric store. It's just private equity keeps ruining retail. So hopefully another company comes up to start offering fabrics, but Michael's bought Joann's, so Joann's ain't gonna be coming back. Michael's needs to stop buying all of these craft stores if they're not gonna be doing anything with it. They have they own Hancock, they own Joann's, they own AC Moore, and they keep buying up the competition, but they're not making themselves any better. And it's, boy, is it annoying. Let's send a picture of this to who bought it. Are you attached now? You are not yet, but you're close. You are close, hopefully. Okay, we're just gonna turn that. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. How many plug blocks do I have? Gauntlet plug block. I can keep making more of those. And we're gonna put all of this away. So you go in other molds. You go in FET molds. You also go in FET molds. You go in gauntlet laser molds. And are you still gooey? Kind of, sorta. Yeah, you're not ready to come out yet. Well, shoot. Now what do I do? Oh, that's self-cam. Let's, we'll just do this for a picture. Yoink. Man, my train of thought is just gone today. Constantly. Where am I at? I am here, switch account. This one, messages. And you attach, choose from gallery, yoink, yoink, yoink. Cool. Moving on. I'm just gonna put you there and forget about you while you cure. Oh. Train of thought. What should I work on? Do you need to trim some armor? Do I have my... I have no idea if my phone stream will work. It wasn't working last time I tried. But I also didn't have Wi-Fi out here in the new shop yet. So... now I have Wi-Fi. It no longer has to try really hard to grab from my house. Add a droid cam. Add droid cam. Oh, there I am. Add selected device. Oh, yeah. Where's my tripod now? That's over here. I'm Eddie. Oh, gosh. Okay, put this here. Turn you. Ah. Good. Success. Go back to the cutty cut corner where it is dustier. What is my battery life at right now? 68%. Almost nice. Hi, Maddie. What's up? So then I go over here and I hit on the other screen droid. And I don't know why that's still visible. We're just gonna get rid of that. And now I've got a mobile camera, but I don't have a monitor set up over here to see chat yet because that was a whole other thing. Someday. Someday. When I'm not completely broke. I'm trying to save money. I'm gonna not have the microphone like right on. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, that would be a problem. Broke the disc. Do I have another disc? I have one more disc that is already used. That's... Oh no, here's one more. One more new one. There's a list of a million other things to buy. What the hell? Why are you crooked? That was hot. Definitely touched some molten plastic there. Oh my goodness gracious. Covered in plastic. Okay. Rough cut done. Yay. And sanding drum. Push that down. And eventually okay. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. That was noisy. Okay. 180 again, right? Yes. Okay. What was my phone going off for? I don't know. Turn on, phone. Let's see. Da, 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 da. That's fine. Switch to a different camera. Oh, I need a standing mat over there. I'm old. Workbench. Yes. Bonk. Mm. Ow. Why does my foot hurt? Oh, all my sweet little babies down there. My sweet little babies. They are very comfy. Very comfy, if I do say so myself. Oh. Man, I got a lot of... Okay. Yeah, da, da. Da, da, da. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, that's right. I need to answer those emails. But that's not a very fun thing to do on stream. Oh, shoot. There we go. Blah, blah, blah. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, we got a YouTube comment from like 20 minutes ago while I was cutting stuff. Yes, I am back. I don't think the YouTube comments show up on stream because I'm trying to figure that part out. I think I have to pay another service to... Anyway, complicated. Yes, I'm back, and I'm going to try to get back in the habit of doing this weekly because I miss doing it, and honestly, it kind of keeps me, it keeps me on track, actually. It helps me get stuff done. Knowing that there's, you know, 2 people watching me do stuff. It makes me not want to just sit here and bullshit. I wish I could get my statistics on... Where's like the... I don't even know how to... YouTube Live, I've never freaking done, so I do not understand how any of this works. Does it not show me how many viewers are on YouTube? Maybe that's in like creator portal or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure it out someday, I'm sure. What is that Streamlabs thing? I want to look at that again, even though... Let's see. What's the plan? Plan for what? For streams? For today? Let me switch back to this camera. This super ultra bad white balance camera. Oh my goodness, that did not help. What if I... Nope. What if I... slightly better. I guess. I don't know. I don't know, I'm just trying to work on... I got some boba armor, pauldron. I need to box up some other stuff. I want to work on some custom things, but I don't really have anything ready for that. I need to make some gadgets for my custom Mando to like put in pockets and stuff, but I don't really know. I've got a box of things that I want to turn into props, but I don't really have any ideas right now. You know, I would put off, I have had ideas for a custom Mando. My helmet back there, that one, I painted that like 7 years ago. And I have only just now started to actually make my armor. I mean, there were a few attempts to make armor, but it never really got to anywhere that I wanted it to be until now. Oh, whoa, YouTube comments do come through. I don't know how that happened, but that's cool. I don't... How does that happen? Oh, fantastic, but what? Streamlabs. Okay, so I guess it found it even though, I don't know. I just noticed that it doesn't pop up on my back end stream, but it pops up on the front end stream. I don't know. Users and shit. Yeah, that is so weird. Oh, Brenton's here. Hi, Brenton. I see your name. I see B Sturm in there. Yeah, I don't understand how these things work. Chat settings. I don't know. Nothing makes sense. That's fine. Oh, can I change my little icon? No, I can't. Okay. Custom Mando. Let's bring mine over here. Maybe I will try and come up with something. Oh gosh, it's heavy. There she is. Oh, I put it right where you can't see it. There it is. Wheel this over here. Pretty much already got it painted. Still need a backplate. I got a mold and print, and that'll be a whole process. The gauntlets are around here somewhere. It's probably in the crate. But yeah, I need a backplate, and I think after the backplate I technically can submit for approval, but I have to get the shirt adjusted because this fake leather on the shirt, it keeps bunching up weird. So that might just have to become something else. I think I have enough extra fabric to swap that out, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna have like pockets and belts and stuff. Yeah, I had a friend do all my custom soft parts because I am not a seamstress. I do not like sewing. It confuses me and angers me. So he made all of it for me. I just bought the fabric and the template, and I'm like, hey, can you? Thank you. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm probably just gonna have him replace some of these leather panels with fabric and then bring it in a lot. What else was with the costume? What else do I got over here? Oh, let's stack this more smart than that. Okay. There's the pants, the gauntlets, the knees that I just wrapped up today. Still need Velcro on those suckers. Oh yeah, I need to make my I need to make the back plate to my flamethrower, which I was just gonna laser cut. I guess I could make that file. I mean, you can, as long as, like, you can make that work. You just have to be careful of where you put the dents. So, like, you could do, like, a reimagined with different dents kind of thing. You can't have Boba's dent in the helmet, and you can't have his dents on the armor. But, like, you could do, like, a dentless Jango painted as Boba. That would be okay. Because, like, I've got in the backgrounds, you can see that's my protector. And it's painted the exact same way as Boba, as Empire Boba. And it's the protectors even have their own CRLs for, like, how how close to Boba you can get and stuff. So, like, you could do, like, a Jango armored protector, and that would be fine. I need to make a helmet for that one still, which I've got helmets back there. I just have not done shit with them. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. My flamethrower, or my gauntlet. It needs back to the flamethrower. So I guess when that laser is done, which it almost is done, so let's create a little back plate here. We're gonna put this over here, and then we're gonna switch to, yes, don't mind my kitty cats. An inch smaller on the chest. How so? So that's about 9 apart. Just working on trying to, whoops, that's not what I want to do. Nope, still not what I want to do. Make me a circle. I thought that was the circle tool. There it is. Yeah, what the heck? I don't know why that didn't work. 3.5 roughly. Okay. 3.5. 3.5. And then we're going to center all of that. I do need to make some smaller armor, but it's a tremendous amount of time and money to make a whole new set of armor blocks, but also just trying to figure out the best size to make. So it's hard to figure out what is too small, like what would be too small to make and what would be too big. Like what would be worth the time. Width 8.8. This is my super high-tech way of measuring distances between two circles, is you just make a rectangle and go, that's close enough. Oh, wait. Right, it's the inside, so it's 12.4 roughly. Width, 12 point. I thought something looked weird. So we do that, and then we not make another square. Put that here. Then we put this here. We put this here. And that should roughly be where I need it. Nope, not that way. There we go. All nice and centered. And let's make it a little bit more visually interesting, even though it's just a back plate. I don't know why it's like that. That's fine. We're just gonna go on some vibes here and just kind of, yeah, gonna give it some little, oh, these will be little cutouts just to make it marginally more interesting. Align to top, distribute, and then oh, I guess I have to weld these together first. Weld, and then you do these two. Light burn is weird. Subtract. Oh, nope. Other way. Nope, still other way. Subtract. Yay! Okay. And then I'll have little wires come out of that. Is the plan. That'll like go into the tubes. Do I have a camera up? I don't have a camera up. Oh, okay. I guess media source, me. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, I know it's already in use. Whatever. So that'll go there. And what color should I make it? If I have a nice gray, that would look good to kind of even it out. Okay, so we're gonna switch back to this. Ah, I'm back. I'm making a little for this, the back here, to cover that up. But then where the holes are is where wires are gonna come out and go to something. But I'm thinking like a gray to kind of, you know, match the silver. I think that would be fine. Are you almost done, laser? What colors do I have over here? Oh, here's a nice gray. Where'd you come from? Oh, I also have this copper color that a friend gave me. It's like a copper mirror. And then there's the clear red. Laser's done. I think this gray color will be good though. So we're gonna pop out, oh, it's smoky. Pop all of that out. I love to see what people use my gauntlets for custom. So definitely tag me on Instagram whenever you get those. I love seeing custom gauntlets. They're so much fun. Ooh, it's smoky in there. I love having a laser. It's so much fun. Cool. Okay. And now we, oh my goodness gracious, that's smoky. Oh, I breathed in cancer fumes. Oh God. That was a big puff. I definitely should have waited for those fumes to go out. But now we have a thing. We have a thing. And chances are I didn't measure correctly. Oh my God, close enough. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it's close enough. Ugh. Oh, my mouth tastes funny. And I'm probably gonna have to use something stronger than super glue, because super glue onto aluminum, probably not a great bond. But now I have a little back plate to hide that nonsense. Cool. Oh, I could have put like some text on it, a little hidden. Ooh, yeah. Actually, yeah, I want to cut another one that has some Arabish text on it, just for funsies. Or I guess it'd be Mandoa, Mandoe, Man Shark? I don't know. I'm gonna do Arabish though, just because I like Arabish more. Arabish font, that is not how you spell Arabish. But I don't know how to spell it, so Google, fix it. Arabish font. Thank you. And minimize. Install. Good. Delete. Open you back up. Text. I guess this also means I can make it this slightly longer like I wanted. Because to line these up, yeah, I want it slightly longer. That's fine. And text. We'll just do like fuel. A-E-R, is it A-E-R-U? Error, there it is. Okay. A little detail that no one will ever see, but you guys will know is there. Let's see, you need to be red. So the bottommost will be fuel. The middle, whoops. What would come out of the middle rod? If that's like fire, air, I don't know. Propellant, laser. Power, I don't know. Power seems fine. Oh, come back. Kyber. Power. You're too big. And then the top one, we'll just put aux because everything needs an auxiliary port. AUX. Huzzah! Height of 3.25. Oh, yeah, I guess I should. 3.25. 3.25. 3.25. And align. Oh, no. I want to align U to U. Align center. Align U to U. Center. U to U. Center. Oh. I did something. I have a little bit more room on here, actually. What other Easter egg could I slide in? And I guess I could put Neo. That would be fun. Neo. N. E. O. And then we're gonna center. And then U. Okay. And make you a little bit bigger. Align U to U. Center. U to U. Center. U to U. I'm putting so much work into this. Literally no one is ever going to see this. Never. Okay. Now let's... Oh. We're going to drop you down. And... let's not inhale the cancer fumes this time. That's not the right color. What color is this, though? Oh, that's like... yeah, that would not... where'd my gray go? Here it is. Put the gray back in. Put this back over here. Make sure I got it in a good spot. I do not. That's why I have a screen over here. With the worst reception of my mouse. Holy crap. Logitech, it's not that far from the receiver. Jeez, oh Pete. Okay. Now we're gonna put you... cool. Okay. And begin. Maybe. Holy crap, Logitech. Go team, go. Well, I guess I'll throw that in the Mando free bin. And let's get a color to color in that lettering, which I guess silver would make sense. Paintbrush. Oh, although silver is going to be kind of hard to see. And I do want it to be seen, even though no one will ever see it. Something bright. Something... what is this? I don't know what these colors are. That's an interesting color. Oh, that's like pink. Oh, where's that yellow that I use? That would... yellow would probably be fine. Or maybe a bright green. I don't really have a bright green. That could be a fun little... yeah. That'll work. Success. Okay. Exit smoke, so I do not die this time. Thank you. It has an exhaust that exhausts outside. I was just impatient. There. And now we have... where's the camera? Ooh. Well, there you go. You can kind of see it. We got Arabish in there. However you say it. I'm gonna dab a little green in to the text before I peel it. And then someday I am just going to forget what this says, and someone will finally notice it in 5 years and be like, I don't remember at all. And what did it? Fuel, power, and aux, I think. So I'm already starting to forget. This is a nice green. Why don't I use this green on stuff? This is a lovely color. Green Sky by Model Color. I don't know why a sky would be green, but I guess if it was, it's what it would look like. Oh yeah, I have a hair dryer over here, just for this reason. Success. Okay, that's not the worst. It definitely should have dried a little bit longer. It's a little gooey. That's okay. Nope. Come on, peel it. Peel, 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 peel. I'm gonna let it dry more before I get the final bit off. Now to roughen up the back side of this so glue will actually stick to it. That works. And roughen up the back of this a little bit. I mean, maybe super glue will work. I probably shouldn't, though. Spend the extra few seconds to do it right, so I don't lose my little piece. A little piece. 5-minute epoxy. That should be fine. And something to mix on. And a mixer. Oh. Bloop. Bloop. Oh, that's not 50-50. Let's try that again. Put a little bit more on, maybe. There we go. Clear coats are tricky because, so in my experience, if you get the right clear coat, you don't have to worry about any kind of compatibility stuff. Let me just get this on here. Okay. So let me get what I use. And I've been using this stuff for 7 or 8 years now, probably. And I've only had a bad reaction twice. And it is the Rust-Oleum Crystal Clear Enamel, not the 2X stuff, the enamel. The stuff, the 2X clear coat spray, horrible, terrible, awful, the worst. This stuff, though, I have always had great luck with it. The alternative is Testers makes a lacquer clear coat. It's getting pretty hard to find, but it is also phenomenal. And that I've never had a problem with, because lacquer generally, whatever you put it on top of, as long as it's dry, it does not give a crap. In terms of dulling the silver, it's not really, that is definitely something that people worry about, but like, I mean, it does to an extent, but it's not like your silver is a super, super high gloss metallic anyway for boba. It's as close to Floquil bright silver as you can get, which is reflective, but it's not like, super high gloss. Like my helmet has a clear coat on it. And like it, it there's a lot of weathering on boba, but that Tester's dull coat, that is my all-time favorite clear coat. It matches the hue of Floquil paint, or the sheen, not hue, the sheen, perfectly. I've never had it turn white. That is interesting. I always got it in the aerosol cans. But anyway, clear coat, because Archive X and Floquil paints, they are flat as flat. There's no sheen to them at all. And even matte clear coat still has a little bit more of a sheen than the paint does. And it also will slightly change the color. The only thing that doesn't do that is Tester's dull coat, that I have found anyway. And so taking that into account, some stuff I will clear coat in a satin or a matte, and I just don't really find that the dulling of the silver really does a lot. If you're really concerned about it, what you can do is just put down your clear coats in between before you expose the silver. So the silver would never get a clear coat, so it would be more susceptible to damage. However, all of your colors would. And I have done that before. I did that somewhat on my custom, which is why the silver is slightly shinier, but like, it's really not that. If you put them next to each other, you're going to probably be able to tell. But other than that, like, you're not using the super high metallic silvers for boba. So, like, it really doesn't dull it down enough, in my opinion, to matter. And the extended life you get out of your armor for trooping is worth it. If it's just a display piece, if you're not planning on wearing the helmet for trooping, don't bother clear coating. But accidents happen when trooping, kids run up to you, things move around in your crate, and just, it extends the life of your armor enough that, in my opinion, any dulling of the silver is worth it to keep your armor fresher for as long as you can get it. I'm trying to think. What do I have that I could? Yeah, this is all. Wait, is this cleared? No. Wait. Did I clear this? I'm trying to think. I cleared these. Yeah. So on my protector gauntlets here, I did a clear coat over the silver. And like, it still has plenty of reflectivity to it. Compared to, what didn't I clear? What do I? Trying to think. Oh, I could just get a swatch. That's right. Let's see. What did I use? I used you. And so the card is straight out of the bottle, and what's on the gauntlet has been hit with Rust-Oleum, crystal clear enamel. I think this was matte. So yes, you know, you can see compared next to each other, the card definitely is a little bit shinier, but not next to each other. It's really, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth not doing if you're going to troop with it. Some tips for clear coating. Make sure your paint is fully dry. If you're doing airbrush, 24 hours is enough. Make sure that it is not super hot and humid. Rapid changes in temperature and humidity for the paint can make it crackle. Yes, I can. What else? Humidity is a big thing. Try to drier the better. The best weather to clear coat in, because you know most people don't have a setup like this where they can have a climate control area, as close to 72 and as close to 30% humidity as possible, or less. Always less humidity is fine, but 30 to 50% is where I'm always comfortable having humidity, and I have a humidity gauge and a dehumidifier to make sure I don't clear coat when it's more than that, because the higher you get, the more risk you have for crackling. What I do like about that crystal clear enamel, though, is if it does crackle, it is salvageable. I have found that out the hard way, that if it crackles, let it dry. Don't freak out. Let it fully cure. Give it a few days. A lot of times it will naturally uncrackle itself, but if it doesn't, you can take some quadruple zero or triple zero steel wool and just hit the crackle spot to knock down all the highs, and then just slowly layer it back up with more clear, and it will hide it pretty good. But again, I've been using that spray on almost everything that I have painted. So if you go to my portfolio on my website, all of that plus everything else, like, I think the only things that don't have that clear coat on it is the stuff that is the pre-prod 1 and pre-prod 3 that I painted for Holden because he didn't want any clear coat on it because he wanted it as accurate as possible. But I'm pretty sure everything else that I have painted has that clear coat on it, and I've had it cracked twice. So I am very confident in suggesting that stuff. Anyway, silver. I have suggestions. Okay. So the easiest silver to get. So here, this is Flowquill Bright Silver. This is a test piece of it. And my go-to silver is Vallejo Model Air 71.063. 71.063. And that is this. So this is Vallejo, this is Flowquill. Pretty similar. It is the easiest to get. However, the best match, in my opinion, it's just harder to get stateside, is Humbrol 11, and that's over here. And Humbrol 11 just has some extra flakes to it. Flowquill Bright Silver on camera has a slight blue, but like in person, these three look pretty indistinguishable. It's also reflecting really hard off of my light that I have right here. What happens if I turn you off? But those are always my go-tos for airbrush. Pretty much everything I do is Vallejo 71063. It used to be Humbrol 11 because there was a store around me that carried Humbrol 11. Now they don't, and it's really hard to get. But I have done a fair amount of silver testing. The middle is Flowquill for reference. And then everything around it is other stuff. Up here is Tamiya X11, which I do like the finish. I just found that the adhesion when you sprayed other paint on top of it was lacking, more so than any other. I mean, looking in the camera, what else? Let's see. And then this is 71062. Basically the same thing, just ever so slightly different. So 71063, that's my go-to. Flowquill 71062. Humbrol 11. Tamiya 11. Tamiya 16. 77.702. I don't even remember spraying that one. 77.706. Apparently these two are the same. But yeah. I've went through a lot of silvers. And I do wish I could still get Humbrol 11 because it has that flakiness to it, but it's so hard to get in the States right now. So I just go with that Vallejo with everything. These are all of my reference cards for various airbrush colors. So that way if I run out of one, or, whenever I find a Flowquill color, I make a little swatch of it so I can try and compare. If I do a custom mix, I have like a master shade for it. And they're just blank playing cards. Stephen Coleman turned me onto those. Just blank playing cards that you spray onto. It's great. And then that way I can just have a little catalog of colors. And then if I have to, match a Flowquill, I can just take a card to the hobby shop. Also, there's some TISM going on with that. Cool. I got the back plate on. What kind of wires do I have? Various lengths of wire. Let's see. I've got this nice speaker wire. I want some like thick wire for this. However, speaker wire is actually a pretty good width for fitting in, or at least this speaker wire is. What is this? Oh, it's a Cat 6 offcut. Oh, that's fun. That's like a 2-colored wire. Where did that come from? That's fun. I want to put that up there. Yeah, we're going to use that. I don't know where that came from. Oh, what fell? Oh, it was the other side of the wire. Okay. Yoink. Okay, that should be enough. So if we put it, oh yeah, that's actually a perfect size. And then a black in the middle. I mean, it's not really the thickness of wire that I really wanted to have, like, because I wanted to have kind of all the wire close together, but think it still passes the vibe check. And then I have this cool like dual color wire that I think was a grounding wire from something. So we're gonna put, let's see, they're gonna go through a hole like Empire. I need a pin. Yes, okay. So we're gonna put like one here. Maybe? I know, this is riveting content. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just kind of currently figuring out the vibes. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay, so the black wire is just going to go straight. And then the other wires are going to... Okay. Drill some holes. BRB. Well, I guess I can... I'll be right back. Drill bits. 1/8. Excellent. That's the tip of that. Cool. Okay. You in, and okay. And now they will go into the gauntlet and look like they have a purpose. I don't really want to use a black wire. Do I have a thick blue wire? That would be nice. I guess I could paint this. Ooh. I have an idea. What if we wrap a blue wire in like a coil around? Now that's a vibe. That's a vibe right there. Will it be a vibe that can fit through the little hole? Probably not. I guess if I skin the rubber off. Ah. Oh, I cut it. I didn't skin it. There we go. Now I can, yeah, I can cram it in there. That's looking cool. I really should do a video on silver paint. That would be useful. I have so many ideas for videos, I just never get to them. Too much going on. Okay, super glue, I guess, to hold these in. Or at least attempt to. Okay, there's a bunch of super glue in there now. So we will just slide that in. Hope it kind of stays. Okay, that's good there. That's looking kind of fun. And now this last one, maybe get through the hole, dang it. That's fine. We'll just cut it. I'm hoping that this glue will actually kick. I don't have high hopes. Where's my kicker? Not that it really is going to be able to get down in there, but an attempt can be made, I suppose. Okay, that's something. It's kind of holding. And let's try and rotate this wire around a little bit, maybe. Okay. There we go. That's kind of nice. Well, I would like the yellow to show more. So what if we put it in like that? There we go. That's what I wanted. Yeah, that's a vibe. That's a vibe. That's a good vibe. I like that vibe. Now let's just smother it in super glue. Where's my baking soda? Unless it's already kicked, which it might have, but... Are they allowing Nomad Fed in the Mercs? I know 501st is still working on theirs. I mean, I guess... I also know nothing about SFX makeup. I'm glad. I'm glad How To Boba is still getting use. I probably should update it a little bit. I haven't really touched it in years. I had high plans, big plans for How To Boba. And then never got around to it, which is me, really. Okay. Oh, well, I'm on the CRL team for Disney Boba now, so come work with me on that for Nomad. JB mainly brought me on for Disney stuff, so, and maybe some pre-production things because I want those to be done. Ooh, that was loud. Sorry, Otto. I know you don't like that. You don't like that. But let's get all this baking soda out of there. Yay! Oh, auto mod. Yep. That's right. I remember that showing up in the chat and people were confused. I completely forgot about that. Yes, post Sarlacc is something we need. I forgot Kryak got that boba. Okay, yeah, I dig that vibe. I still wish they were slightly chunkier wires, I think, but the vibes are good. Now I still need to wire up this little green light that I have in here. Time to post a picture to my Mercs clan. I mean, you really cannot see those letters that I put in there. But that's fine. Mercs clan. Man, I got all kinds of stuff. But why do I get oh, it's a computer notifying me that I'm using my phone, basically. I won 4 play points. Okay, Google, what does that mean? I don't know. Oh, my wife will be home soon. Oh, okay. Well, let's save that and I guess close out of that because I'm not gonna have enough time to do another laser run. Oh, you can see Otto in the camera. Sorry, Maddie, you're not on TV. But Otto is. My little sleepy baby is. My little sleepy baby. Hello, sleeper. Hello, sleeper. Oh, you got so many eye goobers. We're gonna have to clean those, aren't we? Oh my goodness gracious, girl. How does this even happen? Okay. Well, that was a fun tangent. Yeah, so that knee never existed in real life. The 4-dart knee for post Sarlacc. Shauna confirmed that was all VFX. They just wanted extra input, apparently. Or extra, not input, extra oomph. I don't know. I don't think it should be part of the CRL since it never existed and it's literally just for that one shot. I guess now I have a little bit of say in that. I think JB wanted it as like an optional, which I guess is fine. But yeah, I don't know why they did that. I mean, I get why they did it from like a cinematic standpoint, but it was silly. Just do the 2 darts. It's fine. But yeah, that never existed as a real prop. They completely did that in post. And it's just for that one scene. The gauntlet needs something else, but I don't know what. Considering every single other reference shot shows it without the 4 darts, because of course, I'd have to double check to see what the current CRL draft says, but I would, if it was completely up to me, which to an extent it might be, I would say the 2 darts is fine. Trying to figure out what else I could put on this. Because I do feel like it needs one more thing on it, but I don't know what or where. one more paint detail, maybe. Maybe that's what it needs. Like how it has, like, you know, Empire has the black painted on. So flamethrower is already interesting enough, I suppose. Guess it doesn't need anything. Unless I have like a really small dial or something, that would be fun. But I don't know. I'm just gonna have to leave this like out on my desk to just look at until it speaks to me and tells me what it wants. Because I don't know. I feel like it needs something to show some more dimension on it. Maybe the weathering. I need to do another pass in the crevices. I don't know. I'll figure it out someday. Put this paint back. Got a few things to ship out tomorrow now. Maddie, you want to go inside and see Josie? She'll be home soon. She'll be home soon. I know. Trot, 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 trot. There she goes. Oh, shoot. I forgot to order us dinner. Let's do that right now. It's fine. It's Friday. Well, anyway, I will be wrapping up streaming here soon. I just need do that, do this, do this, do this, do this. What kind of food am I feeling tonight? Riveting content, I know. You as well. I'm gonna go see Project Hail Mary tomorrow. I hear good things. I want this with garlic bread. Girls' night out. Okay. I'm going to pay for this since I messed up. Oh, I guess I... Wait, can I do that? It's gonna let me? No? Okay. Are these glued on yet? Yeah, they're pretty... I guess I can peel the paper off these. Yoink. Oh, I guess I put turn my security cameras on so I can see when she gets home. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start streaming every Friday now. Again. I don't remember what day I was doing it before. I think it was Fridays. But it's been a good minute. And now I have my own space. Better internet. Since now I'm at home. Good stuff, good stuff. Well, I can ship these two things while I'm sitting here waiting for things to load. Import. Okay. You. Go, go, go. Welcome, welcome. Unfortunately, I'm about to head off here soon, but I am going to be streaming around this time every Friday now is my plan. Best of luck with your migraine. I get migraines and they suck. And my wife just walked in and is probably looking for me. And before my phone starts ringing. Okay, let's not get, what camera am I on? I don't even know what camera I'm on. I'm trying not to like show these shipping labels on stream because that would be not great. Oh, I don't, where are we at? There we go. I'm on this one. Okay, so I'm good. If I just, there we are. Hello.
Did you order my food?
I did. It'll be here a little late. I'm out in the shop. I'm finishing my live stream. Unless you want to come out and say hi to the people, the 3 people watching. Okay. Well, I'll be in soon. Okay, bye. My new shop is in my backyard, so. Boink. I'll probably be doing another armor party for those that are local to me and are in the know. We'll be doing another armor party in the fall. Let's not let those accidentally get on stream. And trash. Yes. Ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba. I'm definitely going to paint some more details on you. I think that's what this needs. Okay. Well, I am going to sign off for the night. Thank you all for joining me. And I will see you hopefully next week if I can hold myself to my own schedule. Let's see. Where is everything? There we go. Alrighty. Bye-bye.